do a quick walk around, get a scope of what we're looking at. It's a little tippy because this corner is not supported. Roll that back in because we need to have it closed to run. Alright. Have no gloves in the holes right now. It will come with gloves, but they're not in at the moment. The oscillator doesn't home itself. It runs, but it just runs in one direction. Not sure why that is. You can clear the fault. You can hit oscillator on. It'll run for a second and fault out again. So that is the part that doesn't work correctly. Therefore, you can't run it in auto. Go to home and then manual, turn the media pump on. So the media pump is this motor right here. That is pushing all of the fluids up through these valves. Turn that off and turn the rinse pump on. That gets you water to the nozzle here. Spray that. That is this pump, and whenever it runs, the media, I guess this is maybe the media pump, because this is what pumps up the media itself. This is the rinse pump, I guess, the right term for that. Turn all these on now. I can get this thing set up. There we go. Alright, yeah. See the water coming on the rinse bar. Turn that off again. Spindle rotation. That is Take the camera off again. That is the center of the table that moves in and out. That's this motor, I believe. I guess I'm not sure. Maybe there's another motor inside this housing. But nevertheless, that's the turntable. And we'll turn that off. And then here's the oscillating media valve. The main pump has to be on, which is down below. This is right here. So I turn that off, the water stops spraying out. The valve is just the valve on the back end that allows the water to come up to those nozzles. So if I turn that off, the water stops even though the pump's still running. Turn the valve on. We'll leave that on. Go to next, turn the air on, and you'll see quite a difference coming out of the nozzles. That's just air, no water. Turn the water back on. Turn both off. So there's that. The oscillator cannot be turned on. We'll run that, but it always faults out. That's the main carriage running up, but it just faults out. OSC homing fault. You can clear it, but it comes back. And we'll go next. Enter the blast count, which I think that's for full auto, which we are unable to do because of the homing issue. The spindle speed, you can change that to hit enter. Oh yeah, I gotta turn it on. I'll turn it on here in a second and you can see if it goes faster. Go back to the spindle. Turn it on. See, it's running faster than it was previously. So there's that. There's the depth for the oscillator. There again, we've not been able to get that to work correctly. Media pump hours. Not sure if that's accurate, but that's what it says. And then we're back to home. So that's all that I have to show on that. You turn the rinse on and off right here. The air on and off, and the pump starts to stop. And this nozzle right here, the handheld one, you turn the pump on. This wiper works. It's not the greatest wiper in the world, but has 2 speeds. I think that's the extent of it, as far as I can tell.